100% Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 1. Time for my review of the game. And yeah, let's be honest. It was a very slow start. It wasn't that entertaining. And Wilfried Zaha was giving us the round for the first half an hour. To be fair, I thought he played okay today. I think he did get marked out. However, some of those moves with the ball, I thought he did cause us some issues. And I think, Luiz and Rudiger were getting the brunt of that. In terms of the rest of the game, obviously, we come out, we've won. Happy days, all that good stuff. But let's talk about Alvaro Morata, because I know that's something that needs to be addressed very quickly and basically straight away. He played well today, and now he seems to be building a little bit of form. He does have his off games. I think we have to remember that after the game against Burnley, he was completely off the ball against Derby. So, he needs to find a bit of a consistency in his form. However, he scored a brace today, was absolutely superb. He looked like he had a bit of grit about him, a bit of fight, and he needs to be taking that kind of form into every single game. And if you can't take it into every single game, at least contribute to the team in some way, shape or form. But, 2 goals, solid. Could have got a hat-trick, but, shit happens. This isn't one. It's not the end of the world. Still 2 goals in a game is pretty decent. But in terms of other players, I think the biggest thing we have to say is, last week, me and Lewis making this point, we looked very good without Eden Hazard. But then today we looked lethargic, we looked slow. We didn't have that, there wasn't that bit of pace about our play. There wasn't what our tendencies this season so far is, it's very basic triangles. You have the passing between 3 guys, then move out onto another triangle to keep the ball moving. And, to be honest, that's what we were lacking. I thought we were trying to be too direct. I thought Willian was cutting in, trying that a little bit too much. And his movement was good, but the rest of his game was poor today. And against Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you did find Pedro and Willian were moving on to the other side of the pitch to avoid him, because he is a very, very good fullback. Actually, now being able to have seen him play, I think I think he's proven a lot of people. For me personally, I feel he's definitely proven that he's capable of playing at a decent level, and he's only 20, so there's a lot of growing room there as well for Wan-Bissaka. So fair play to him at Crystal Palace. But yeah, Pedro, Willian weren't that great, but then soon as Hazard came on, along with Kovacic as well, who I think a lot of people haven't mentioned, people have mentioned, but he doesn't get given the praise he deserved today. Barkley is good in terms of coming onto the pitch for me. I think he's a good impact player. However, Kovacic is a man that needs to start. He does the basic passing well, he's very physical, and he does the stuff simply. And to be honest, he was linking up well with Hazard on that left-hand side. Hazard did switch over to the right at one point as well, and I thought that that did cause him a lot of problems against Patrick Van Aanholt, who was bombing forward. He had to stay back, he had to defend, and Crystal Palace did have problems towards the back end of the game. And you know what? I think today, in the end, it isn't going to be a memorable game. It's not going to be a game which we're going to look at in a few years' time and go, that was a really important game if we win the league, or when we look back in May going, this was a staple for our season. I think the biggest thing is, we drew 1-1, we fell asleep, but we clawed it back, and we were gritty towards the end, and that's what you need to do to get those points on the board. We're now second in the league, and let's just hope City drop some points, because then that way we can hopefully try and get something running, because we are playing very well at the minute. But onwards and upwards. Bate Borisov away next. Unfortunately, we're not going to be there, but we will be doing a watch along from home. Student budget and all that, we can't really afford it, but you know what? Thank you very much for your support. We will see you at Everton at the weekend, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All social media links down on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram. So make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Thank you for your support. Make sure you check out the player ratings, all the fan cams as well, and Lawrence's review, and we'll see you later. Take care.